Yanko yanimu yamu akoba bi enwade aba Badwam dwumade so bra so se yede mpensenpensenmu no eba na yabedwafo atenase dada na ja nyasem ketwa ababa Sandy o se ni designers no yintu chepefu mamu yese abeka Eco Bank no echi ho enamwo na yebenya ntoboase na fe ebrepem say Pogaswe. All right Pogaswe for matade na mopam aba na efe yankopon inshiramo mesu mehete ye hye na manfo ani je ho pa se obenya African we biati say CJ Fashions ba kope kumase makom no wo CJ number ne 0268505021 anopay me wo Honorable George Opare Ado kane abankra chipani manfo wa kuapem no na ya preku when you are pro footballer no ya pro ka NPP communications team no sample for me na no mo ba di enkomo ene anope. Honorable, good morning.
Yeah, me amene abema
na apom today
nyame Adom
oni kwakwa yinso parado former Ashanti Regional Police Commander no relation
o me ofakakra
because be share mo anim no kra say mo se kakra fine
mo be ne dey
okay bibi aboko there
so me fie krapim ni dey me ankaza mabrabo me anka bibi aboko ba krapim baby am fi ba ne dey ense da anya boko em say ye ni abre kakra ne ochna na ye ja ye hima
krapim hima
na dokra we nya de baby ko na otwi mu na ye ja de kwan ye be stress Ghana ni bia de mpa bo beta ye chi na obi biara asabi ono so benya kwanya bi obefa ho bia no aba beja ye na ya pe baby pade na na hima akwa akoshe
na life after this year ko say
oh boss ye da nyame ase say baby odi aba bedu say be ye 8 years you know
I ogina mu che
there was no way we could have come back as chief executives but within the last 8 years no experience that nya ye ne opportunities are nam nyame so yehu ye ne opportunities na ni bie kakra ye nya ye no so after 8 years no eno an ye dey boy abrabo
ti bibia ye okay
nyame Adom
normal
nyame Adom sebe ye nuanum na tata ye no ma ya so kwadi o fia ye say invisible force ye say delta force
how about prono so
ye say abron ye bi
invisible force say delta force nkofi
abron ye the forces you know woni me dey be ba
ye invisible force ne delta force ne abron ye
forces I think the end ya
papa akwaba na pom ti say
anyanko pad me krekrom
en mo tu mo maso nkwadi kakra so mo na
so the okay the a propaganda on our wasase yara guess as I betena yi invisible forces the delta forces in Kobe afi
na abroye this in Kobe
we say
abroye this
abroye this is on one invisible force no
on the forces na mo maza odu fia o nyame ba
I am the chief of staff committee now you know task force no so mo missing vehicles no no na ya na so mudi omujima o se ye wo ya na nkofo bobo amane obi wa ha o mate ana ma hu ka bi sei wa ha enti moni achi na ma me no so di tudwa se obi a ye Ghana man ba bi a ekwan bi a be fa so anya information
njomo act based on comfort pops ni ade
sa na obi a ha o de ka na ma no a enya ma ye no they follow up and try to find out that's what and say also the buyer you know those procedures
agwezi send me nua you can yo anke sa pepe panka problem in yo sabe ye wo mbra ye maya mbra wo oba mi fia ba be search me a ontumi mfa wo pe e ba be search me fie sabe obekwa koje search warrant bi ana say what impo say sabe e bia bibi wo mi fie na person ba be hwehwe a wo kwan e fa so abinyanya no pana guitar no bang come out here we got some abokro no bi ye mana ye sabi also be so man ya na ye kronfo unya fi abai mu pa ye kronfo o wa abai mu dia honorable unya fi abai mu na wada ne kronfo we cannot go on like that
all right yembra ye issues ne anope ye that board no ye wo MPP amanyeko no mabro bi a omonti omo hase wo appointment eba na no e nansane ne 212 municipal and district chief executives na fe visa fraud no so ho bruhaha no so ebedi ho nkomo kakra na yahwe ada isu yen say aya apreku
papa
is it a case say mo di bibi share mo chitafo ni mu fa I don't know how to put it and any also sabe because say level of tolerance actions and reactions right after say you to obey man and now to take you over no anu oshidodo we sabligu nantom yes say man for billboards ni ade say just because man for binum feel say nipa also di DC no ne nsanka nti odemra hye won sem ye de ope say suba ni free
we be say bi na asana me come asem so na ayi MPP professionals for change menu mami no bi idea ma wodanti we de mama akwanya keto bi na me fanti mami ama mpofo ne menu aba Judith na ye mo awoda yankopon hira mo ne adwuma pa mo boma his excellency na nado danko akufado na MPP opposition as abre mo da so a mo ye mo adwuma yankopon hira mo na ye bekọ sa asem no so no sabi me metena ha emme soso enema sa so me hye bia nkran se sabi omanpani yi obi se omeye osoafo na ne nya adwene a kokoshe billboard kokobubu koshe tie no party ne your structures from the polling station center me am a polling station chairman and from the polling station center to the constituency level, to the regional level, even to the national level. You can petition the authorities, the leadership. Say, bibi baku mienu miensa wenti. Say, me mami nuya yi kwa mani kwa koye DC ya na say MC ya emwa. For reasons in the bra. His Excellency na nado dankwa Akufo-Addo. Yengi na ye nim obatan pasu a owo. Say susuan paase bibi hinta mpanyimfo na etena ase ye nhwehwemu no ana omo anhunu nti ya masa nipa ne kwan se womra ono na say by constitution need to me na man so appoint nipa no he can easily withdraw that appointment so and put another person forward for the consideration of the local assembly members and so beti to nipa no so aba yenya endorse nipa na ansa entimu wa kwanya inse nka mo be hyetai se ni sa ne manemu yi wo akwanya sesa wo asem bia sabi emu oduru adwen se empanyimfo anhunu a wetim de abetudwa so hono na ya tietie mu ye hwe na no kra wo mu a obi ani wo chifu asem pakodo so da se
wetim a withdraw nipa no
sa na papa sabi asem bia hinta obi hu a ya anhunu a ebetimi ha oman ebetimi di oman ni nyina anya oman pani hwe sa onkoto aso nkonko na adwuma so hono na se wonni nyina so bia sa na nipa ne pa na wo mpe no esan se bia ukasa wo mikasa wo interest bi se nka nipa asomasi na se de ne ko politics ni ye obia wo interest bi wo baabi obia wo he na danfo honorable tia isabi owo ne nanfo no owo ne mfefo no omokoba even within the NDC obi obetimi afafo na friend easily obi nso aso person ne kasa obeka che obi se o mfre nipa asomasi mame eya politics so no ntebiri bia na ya na obi wo obi a one ne koba a odwen se so no kokopie office wa bibi na esa asumsem bi na esa one ne kan ebetimi aye intent mama no so hunu enti ubekom na esa na ema nketinketi we so hunu obi a yayi ni bia nso so ye party ba enti yenya motre na de sade omanpani de nsihye egu akwan mu no opesa ya to DCs no so aba ya nyina citizens no constituency no
that's by 2018
so ahunu
next year nkwampo
enti enya de bia eni chebi na sa nipa yi aye yi omun so omun konkotena vacancy na be hotel sa parliament be yesa amendment ni sa na mane ma no vacancy be wo hotel sa bre nti na omanpani say empani fon konkota obuzo ono abo be kan chew sa obi nti sa akonya no so a na ma bebre betimi akochew so ahunu en wa ma kwan se ebinum nkotena ho na omun konko ye adwuma no omun hwe akire so hono kosisa sa enhyehyɛ ne bɛba afi ye nyina ebenya akwanya no se ye bɛto aba no sa bre no nipa na wo pɛ na sem no hyase ye campaign ma no hyase toto ne ma sa de ɛbɛyɛ eduru hɔ a ɛne de okabu ma meka be obi a bɛto aba ne bi so hono enkonko ye ti sa de ene ye yi obi a wo koyi a bi a woni ho asem bi akan ɛno no de wo bɛka ho bi so hono na we ne me ka ne sei no Enga de di kan ya se bi Uganda ha. Pinchen say ya appoint DC and minister bi ana ya appoint obi a pinchen say
before so obema sa instances SCC bi a wo de be yes de wo de batawe ho no mama misao reaction say babufuo a bankrofo mu yenko say japade ye nyade bi say ye de kirempanimfo say ye wo ho anase bisa is it the case say as mo values say mo tout mo say rule of law mo de ye adwuma one people the most democratic party no say die down and I say
it is not dying down. The dynamics of modern day politics.
And only violent reactions.
The dynamics of modern day politics. And yet, tenets of rule of law and they die down. No. Obiya ni ko betimi a dispute the fact to say MPP party na manyokuo no ye jemradi ye de mra ye adwuma. Obiya ni
anyway.
Obiya ni obetimi a dispute sa ade no. Na de e koso sesei. Eno na so ma me kwa ma me ye me mfa nto hu ya. And come ubeti bibia so. In 2013, what was I? And I make us Obiawo said or reacted to issues. Obiawo said or reacted to situations. Obibenya kwanya na kyerɛ na dwen wo simpie bi so. Obi nso a dwen sɛ onya sa kwanya na pa ne mu bi de kyerɛ na dwen ndi ba bi ɔno nso kasa ye bete ne nka ɛno so ɔbɛhyɛ kaatai. Enya de pa me nso so me mfoa so. Wahunu but me kyerɛ the psychology behind what people do. In 2013, the then Greater Accra Regional Chairman of NDC. And then uko muamu portal, news portal, online news portal, man join online, that's all.
I was it Chairman Adekoka?
Sorry, Chairman Adekoka. Ori Adekoka. Or say, ye DCs and MCs for Greater Accra, President Mama, one consultant party hierarchy, no. And in the bone so. In fact, he reacted angrily. So, Emma news portals no a reporter. Where you be a sebi odi Adom wanim. Na owo simpi owo opportunity ni se obekyere na adwene. Said your man pani aye memfoa so anasa me ne nya adwene. So ahunu. Ento ono no wo sa kwanya no obetim dia kana asem saa no. Obekyere mu saa, obeka ne saa. Meti ha isa me no man pani nya adwene a ya preko. Me kasa o TV so, me kasa o radio so. Me wa kwanya ne se obefra me aye me interview. Metime de madwen kyerɛ atodwa but sabi o menua bi wɔ hɔ a ɔwɔ baabi a ɔno nso obenya nko ɔkyerɛ n'adwen sɛ de mekyerɛ madwen na sɛ de chairman adeko ka kyerɛ n'adwen so ɔne ɔmanpani nya adwen no but onim de ɔkɔka na sɛ makyerɛ na sɛ baabi ɔkasa a yɛbɛte ɔsɛ type obɛsɛ radio for adu hɔ kɔyɛ ne interview ɔmo de pay attention
but one kasa so o make say nipa no ntene ho ase a party no structures from polling station to constituency to regional to national. Aden na sa nkrofo no so mpese ete omo ne ampa no omo je party no structures ni tumu a e rule of law no and the principles ni bia de no omo
fa. Na make sure say menfo sa ade no so enti nipa no instead so be choose the right channel no no odwin so the petition kwa bi kura na dwe ye ne so the petition kokro bi betena so on fa nko ni nyina ya niema a odwin so wo ye bibi ntentem ya appointing ya beto ne so aba won sa ehu na ehye nipom se sie ya be assembly betena se beto ne so aba nya pass ne pe wa DC ya wie wontimi nya ho bibia bia menti ne ya bibia nya ne se sie a sa ne ma no so no but MPP party ne ntesa o MPP ya party a sa wonni omanpani nya adwene se sie ya wa appoint obi na sa wo beka ana sa wo di beto dwa se mene omanpani nya adwene wade wehu esan pop baako miensa we ya menim se nipa so mesi e fa ne ho a bia mo anhwe nti mo nhwe na mo ntoto ne ma yi a this is MPP do SSC etie wa ebeti wo de ye be ye ho ama yie ato yie nipa na wo ba no se de wo meso mo nko a obeso mo man ni nyina ti se wo de asem bi ba na ya de ebetimi aboa o man ni nyina na adwuma na wo be ye no a empanyifo betie so no enti tem bia mekoso aka se yen use party structures no. So we doing say original chairman and I say original minister and I say constituency executive and be out there say koto nanima enye ya na say on family empanyimfo a etena asem no so na obetimi aba even the party headquarters empanyimfo da so national ade wasem aba say nipa asoma si die say mo man kwan man be DC ya die ensem e fa ne hunie you can petition even the president. Patrol petition. Na faber president na ankasa.
And I pray messa about subiem. Na mami misa MPP is everything okay?
Everything is okay. Absolutely.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
All right. Honorable. ya ba ebi atomo pen eno no esuba ba niamo ho a ye kyerɛkyerɛ mpanimfo ana ade ade na equip into a system num sa no say ya to aba mama mpani on na tumi kura no on nim nipa obetimi no ma ye adwuma na afi obepa onipa no bewie na nipa mienu miensa nan ranti wake ho bom na ye de ensɛmfra
mini abema say what's local governance as here we say the role of the municipal and district chief executive no a critical in that context. Now, yeah, the two me about share obinsa, the whole jurisdiction, I don't know about controlling. DISEC and music, that is the municipal security coordinating SNSC.
The police for soldier for
every government entity, institution be a ya bind there, SNSC. Apart from that, we are the chairman of the executive committee of the district assembly or municipal assembly. You are the most important person within a municipality. Because of political office, you have the power more or less in the eyes of the people. Say, okase impua in Ipu. Now, Professor Kwame Nahoe article be on the role of a municipal or a district chief executive. And one of the phrases are it is the most unrewarding yet the most difficult job. You appoint minister will be on demonstration. You appoint a speaker of parliament. Now you Tony Saba until the DBR. Meanwhile, Obanka embody politics man minister would to me pa as in chief executive. But the appointing municipal or district chief executive at the fanfare and disturbances kakra eba. Problem here is me nkase a peculiar to any MPP for nkwan. Because me appointed me in 2009. Nkofo ye dede. Me and I'm a parliamentary candidate in 2008. Now I survey NDC right from the university in various capacities. And that about me NDC. Because people had vested interest. In the way, and peculiar to the NPP alone. But you see, but you see, an issue I was saying in a addressing. So, in Brantia, you encourage you, and the root cause, you better not know as politicians, and yeah, people so come on.
They say, "Oh, can the word you encourage you?"
And we are not able to put things in proper perspective because you show a chiasem. But baby Ghana kika kono eyeku kakra. Mpensenpensenmu ye hu na say Delta Force, Azoka Boys, Invisible Forces. It is not alien to the two leading political parties. Sabe NDC organizing a conference. Ubenya ye branch here will come and provide security. But we have never, as a political party, and I'm speaking from the NDC's perspective, properly organized them and decentralize it. Unfortunately for me, I'm in the MPP, you know, and you see, sometimes they will not accept it. But they will be a creepy now, say, I'm sure here. But no, yes, survival is at risk. More forces, being a Delta, being a Burger Bulldogs, it's been decentralized. And that is the danger. Because NDC appointed you in billboard pay. We've done worse. But baby ekika kono e mre bi say e wo se nyina ye kasetia. And BBA si organa hanoma ye hu ni pempen so da. But because of politics and because of sabe nyatrom. You're quick to exonerate one person and then condemn the other.
And sometimes equalize.
As for equalization, them say young politicians, kasa yeti ase pa. But I will say elevate sad discourse than as sad discussions no. Now you judge the politics of equalization. Now you should beyond equalizing. Sure? We saw a police officer being attacked. It's unfortunate that the more at the Flagstaff House. Up to date, if some actions have been taken, we are punishing Crawford. Because I said see on the 9th of January, no, our Flagstaff House, no. If people were held responsible and sanctioned and punished, that I can never know what I say. I can be still Kumasi court, no, And can the ACs across the country, you know, and KBINC. Because of Parado here and you punish now, you are pre conquer yet. But in your see, na me no yeah, man, your fool, yeah, you better not say quickly, you justify. And Boba, we've created monsters. We train them to assault the pillars of power at all the constituencies. And I was chief executive, I was head of music. I know for a fact that in my municipality, the NPP mobilized young men and then prepared them against the elections. It is okay. Who train you young men to safeguard your electoral process? Okay. But you kind of, somehow they catch up. Any promises I will make it to them, no. In that 2 year, in 2013, the trial article will be the spoils of war. So yeah, court war. The general being the presidential candidate, or Tehanomo. All parliamentary candidate, to constituency chairman, not Teha. When the presidential candidate gets into your constituency, at that material moment, the other person access to the presidential candidate 24/7, you have access. I am 2 years. Now you declare victory. Now if you do say about the spoils of war now. Now people who had no relationships, people are on any day you kwakwa campaign now. Quickly they find themselves as nephews, nieces, uncles, brothers, sisters, mother, girlfriend, boyfriend of the general now. War now. So the ordinary person, our year Jumano, cannot reach him. Now, Sanka Oban no about to your prayer and can hear them. Because your prayer couldn't him the bread. Jacob, when your prayer, now your prayer cat same beach rena, the button him. But all Piabano, the panel of Babishan, no nimno, no soon nimno. Can happen in my party. A former national organizer of my party walked into a big man's office. And a big man now, you're appointing, you're appointing him and say, who are you? So I'm the national organizer of the NDC. I said, sir, when we had won election, so this is any point you didn't about the share. And you have to reach. So data force we are here. Some say Papa is doing more. But George didn't mean him. Of the crew, of the MPP, regional, still regional. He did that during President first time. Minimum of the crew. It's meaning no. And this is for the man and I'm not being born or not in a figure. So, yeah. So the people now, general, in general, in this context, I'm referring to my penny. And they are the biggest problem to the people down there. So usually, you're a campaigner. Faces now, you're campaign. It's like we knew. And as our faces now, trust me, these problems most will not emerge. And can be brains. Because me from me baby party officer now, me do Flagstaff and now I'm running all kasi. That me be too familiar face be a campaign no nimia or kai me bre. Or kai me bre. Because of buy am in the Kwada village 2 days 3 nights now and worry you know. Me ni run sorry and opako jare. Into whom ya onimidin bo bidin. But almost said and it happens in every political party. Me no remember before MPP before I do mudin koma. Most of the faces around the Flagstaff about Akufo-Addo has done well. You cannot take that away from him. I mean, him said Nana there said the Eugenia Haynes, appointed people. All those guys has been around for a while. But are they the main people?
But which main people again? No, which main people again? Because these are people who have been around the man all over the years. And which main people again? Propaganda. Honorable propaganda. No, on your politics too much. Listen, on your politics too much.
I wrote something on the spoils of war. I wrote something on the spoils of war. Today, there are people in the NPP. Our complaints. What are some of the complaints they are saying? I'm not going to be appointed. They don't know them. Maybe some of the demonstrators. Maybe in Volta region, obviously one lady called LBI appointed crowd. Obviously Africa the NDC. So if me and I want to more constituency, one year appointed, even though people may not side with you, they know what you did in the constituency.
Honorable, I'm saying your point is well made. Why a DC pen? Sadly, you know, fortunately, also a Febimu pen. Into two, say the power more yes and for yes, I'm not catching.
The only way to go, because you see, immediately you tell people say more apply for a Juma. More apply for a Juma Konyato. And they put it out. What I feel is even in the MPP put there, they started from constituencies, held elections amongst members, shortlisted, and then brought 3 or 4 names. Meanwhile, Menu said it is the sole prerogative of the president to appoint. Who descended back down to their level, say, Obi of Phyllis qualified Biambra straight away with the division about. Because then camps begin to build. His Excellency has assured us in 2018 they may have elections. Praise the Lord. But me and the and because of the position I've held before, if elections were held, it would be the best for decentralization in this country. But how is he going to select the people? You're about to come by the white paper now, constitutional review, you know. No. Say the president will appoint 5 people to the Public Service Commission. Now 5, no Public Service Commission and interview me are shortlisted to 3. Not 3, no. Akwa elections now. Then it is just like the same appointment because then it still defeats the whole rationale behind decentralization because say you be nominations me NDC near SMP cover forms nibi because me Ghana ni say me CPP near SMP cover forms nibi. But you see, for we to be able to do that, our democracy will have to develop to a certain level. Apart from that,
if you want answer,
and I'm saying to be able to, because you see, when you're chief executive, you wield so much power, and you're in democracy, you know, you're in Badwam Mpensenpensenmu, you know, America for near you know, if we give so much authority or power to some young fans say voter region, the MPP is in power. We end up electing more NDC. MMDCs and NPP MMDCs. Would they share in the vision of the president? Because you see, Master, if a party is going to win elections, it depends on chief executives. Because government policies in now championing at that level.
All right. Kakrebi na fe yenhwe MPC issue na.
Bibi kakrebi ampesa me kan we. Te say the honorable kan. Ye koye nim but one say now can say the constituency MPP for kwotete boys be so mo mebo elections ho ban ne say ane ma no.
I didn't say it in a bad light though.
I know. But I'm just trying to put it in the right context. One will say o man we aye wo mu no. Say yen nyina ye hu saa nema we ne nsunsun so etimi de brain. Say ye na say embra eye adwuma. Security agencies ni ye independent. No mu ye de say so mo ye aboa wo bia. Odwen sebi obi tietia ne fa ahudi so a. Enka saa macho men ne saa nema ne mo nkonko hia. Delta Force for ebufu afu ni saa nsensen mi. Unim say dubure bi na MPP for ye ntimi nkwa kire nsu a. Any important mu ho saa areas no. Nefa. By kind courtesy of Colin Zelda's brother. Sam potemu ho no. Ni ntimi nko ho. Even parliamentary candidate ye bebu. Enti say odwen say won so ese say wo ya elections ni bi. Wo ko contest ni bi. Na ubema o parliamentary candidate watimi agina. Wakon wabontoa waye ne campaign. Obra obi ntimi nkonkoto nhyɛ ne so nkonko ne bibi asabe yan kwaje ne nkwampo mfiri ne nsɛm a party mana bio ene tu omo husi ho si ebeye we di aboa but say ye na say ebia local security authorities e wo ho opani bu na hafo e ho na mfiri eba bu na hafo ho nyema nipa sofa ye no and some parts of Ashanti region.
All these issues has been discussed already. Abra the task force. We see amona power nikutamo. Are you ready? Say atmosphere no.
Create sa atmosphere.
Are suitable ma obia emfa woni amanyuko. Mo you ready somebody say.
No na beboa ye. No na beboa
make say mo you ready somebody because going forward. I was say you restructure ne ma. Ye ntimi ntena sa de we mu.
Obi a ote obi nipa And I can say see the rule of law. Nyankopon Adom the rule of law. Ankasa and I better Ghana.
It's almost machine your man be making sure say betche no or nipa as say your money do
first of all they bone cry and chill bia. What are you talking about?
My
honorable. Say ya bay. And what is the sector minister ekasai. Etu emabunu nefo. No we no the two aso say our security agencies now him. They border on criminality. They will take it up.
All right. My young crammer, ba, and come on to P. Yaketri, we did not sample for you, Media Mitremodiama, or my Kwamana Asante, and Che, Unse, Yabaka Monteso, Tiaman Fosso, Adventure, Ewood Media, so Badwam Mpensenpensenmu na Guswa Wutien. A minute to 8 to Guswa, Adom TV, Badwam Mpensenpensenmu, Ejumadia Sona, Yetwaswana, Yanko, this issue about, yeah, 4 members of parliament. I think 1 a former and 3 other current members of parliament. Many issue with the UK abide for visa Mpensenpensenmu. Quite complicated, but spokesperson Emma ye parliament kitado chimze kwambi asono mrano be nedwuma mra honorable so ansana jaya mabaso honorable sa issue me mom de me ankasa no I have my own reservations about the way our discussions in economic. I don't know who take what
they did times that the Americans said John Benjamin were overstepping the boundaries. Is he as an ambassador there is something called diplomacy, and then the way and the letter and the way he broke the story. And
is he the one who broke the story?
No, but even the manner in which he wrote the letter. And we know John Benjamin, the Twitter, I don't regard him as a proper diplomat because of the way he carries himself. So far he's on Craig Murray and the 2 diplomats are on my back room on my involve in almost every aspect. You find him commenting on it, which is very unnecessary. I use my UC service passport. There were rules governing diplomatic passports. If the UK High Commission here in a Jume year, this is a very unnecessary stand and and for the first time, this is one of the few issues I am politicizing. As a country, there was self-dignity. Our parliament is an embodiment of the people of Ghana. I was standing up for. So, nipa biya man opportunity he will abuse it. So, micro service passport, I travel on it, provided say me could deliver and me render service to the nation. So, I have no business traveling on my service or my diplomatic passport. And as an ambassador, you know this. It is me baba say mo visa based on my diplomatic passport, and you adhere to it. So if anybody should be blamed, it is the UK High Commission that should first be blamed. I don't see why Kitado and our parliament should say, yes, so same way. So, I the Yanko UK Ibewu. Yanko UK Ibewu. Sir, and what's your story now? You can't be a frauder. Somebody may buy it too kind. I'm a ban refuses to be even though I find the story a bit unbelievable. A child of 37 years. But I can guarantee somebody may ban equal. I will do everything possible somebody may buy. But she's not 18 years.
Less than 18 years.
She's not less than 18 years. You know, me nyasa control no on the so. Already, I've not read the whole thing, but already accepts now me huna. So obine na yeri tu kwan na yeri number. So uncle fan na yeri number. The British High Commission in itself was negligent in the first instance to allow people travel on their private trips on diplomatic passports. Most of us are ignorant about the laws regarding service and diplomatic passports. Most of us. You know, why we are diplomats now? Why we Juma? Said no. Send me the diplomatic passport. The 2 on them. I remember I said there was a time I was going to not because Switzerland, and I wanted to travel on my service passport. But now they make a private. When I got to them, I'm going to go for me on my passport in bro, because they will not issue the visa in my service passport.
But you understand, so say you're part of the world. No, you may be also many a times, you know, I try to abuse the system.
I didn't know. That mean, I thought once I'd been issued a service passport and I was in government, it took a while I could go on my service passport. And yeah, the passports, they don't educate us on it. Which I also blame the foreign ministry for it, because when you are issuing passports, it comes with rules and regulations. So educate us, give us even a leaflet, and educate here. So it was at the Swiss embassy, and they draw my attention, say, if what I'm doing, because I'm saying, where is my note verbal, like a letter from the foreign office? I'm not traveling in my capacity as a government official. It's private. I'm saying, oh, we'll give you the visa because you're a government official. That one alone is enough to, but we'll not issue the visa in your service passport. So bring your ordinary passport. I'm a coffee. I just said I'm a passport and Kasabai. You issue visa new.
Over the issue, I was saying, you just near the enlightening, who was especially the abuse in the system.
When problems come up, it is to enlighten us and then to educate us. But the way you're quite about visa fraud. What is fraud? Let's look at the definition of fraud answer. So NDC people I could sit here and turn it political. But this is Ghana. This is our parliament.
Obia or man for NDC.
This is Ghana. This is our parliament. This is what we are. This is who we are. This is our institution.
Propaganda.
Even though in the last few years, Parliament and Kasami have always said they need to purge themselves. Why are you careful? I say privileges committee. But you see, Parliament in the last few years, put you in a place. And we've had senior members of Parliament coming to tell us about Omu issues. Maybe feels there's a scandal here, and saying they would have used it properly to purge themselves. But most people ended up being disappointed, just like I was disappointed. This issue here, babe, I don't expect us to waste a lot of time. I expect us to tell the ambassador in the face that, but you also didn't do your job well. But the man on this issue.
Your take?
Yeah. The American or visa and some way on a tiawa. I would say, yeah, society now a woman. Honorable there, baby, what happened? He understands some of these pressures that come on. Politicians are more.
You know what? Don't let us even justify it, say, pressure. Because what's your story now? Somebody may bet to choir. I am entitled to travel with my daughter. So that's what I say. Because I don't believe show you time paper review no. Me papa, a musician, or travel with the bandsmen to Germany. Time so more 2 of them. That's the sportsmen.
Through no fault of his, but. That was the case. He had to come back with.
I don't see a fraud.
8, you know.
I don't see a fraud.
So until Bia at that time, Bia newspaper will report to a Bia Koye, and I say embassy need taking honor because of Koye fraud and when you issue with the embassy.
And then I make up, and I make sure Muse. Ye society nipe woman. Sabi, ye presi a bit too quiet. Ye siswa and mabunu. And pempi no do one no me de bata we nwa kan asem do one adwen ye say bia sabe ye man mutie man mu eden ana bia wonya bibia anye nti
ntu kwan
sa sabe ye hu obi a watu kwan akwaba enti we MP we minister we MC we sabe ye nkra ye ni government appointment ye party communications keke ikra no nipa ni hunu wa what being said, Bia or no Cassa, Messi, Quasia de ye, Chummy.
A military be forms then I be was a faco.
And only ask him, Papa. Nipa was saying, I'll bet him do my military.
I opposition cried.
Nipa was saying, I
was one for the
what was that? There is a perception. May say it's in the year 2011, near opposition. But I remember said maybe I traveled between Ghana and Europe for like 5 or 6 times if I could count. Just 2011 Now, society and home environment and woman. Nipa no say wo kwana abasa. Or dream say obetimi
abwa.
Ubetimi asonensa. Wo so onensa. You see that thing?
Okay, so observe TV some kwan there.
Enti just obetim the net to kwan. But entes how?
Maybe also an ampa obetimi abwa nipa.
Me nkrata and I say me dwumadi a media hu nkrata na me be ma embassy no. Ni ya hwani ama me visa. So wo a wo se memu a na sa wo a pese otu kwan no. Wo de wo nkra ta akọ embassy no ohwe na sa embassy ni nsusuye mu no sabe. O de ma wo na enye yi a on fa ma wo. Honorable te ontimi nante nkwa embassy nkwa wo visa and fantaro passport. It doesn't work like that.
Na wo mu cry jo abanzo.
So what you but nipa was her perception or ni pressure beto ni leader so politician no so. Politician so person satisfy the man for. Deɛ ontimi nyɛ obɛgye atom so ɔbɛyɛ afi be wi akyire no na akɔyɛ nsɛm bebree ama saa perception ne sɛ sɛbi amanyɔfoɔ bi de ɔmo hyehyɛ visa nsɛnsɛm mu no saa perception na ɛwɔ hɔ ɛno na mepɛ sɛ meka bɛsi so ɛno nso so na ahwɛ ho ama saa mpanyinfoɔ yi a ɔmo wɔ British High Commission yi wɔn bɛkɔm no ebi die wɔ mu a ɛyɛ no korɛ sɛ sɛbi ɔnyɛ mfomso bi a ebi a ɛyɛ to say the honorable can see obi ba wadi better 7 years ah odi na tu kwan say baba on ya na dwen say one sign ma bie mu a no akose ba bia me ka say honorable kra say ono no papa no odi na tu kwan
o say my boyfriend caused my overstay
wahoo
akotwintwi da ma say papa yi so nyi feelings bi
eti imagine say nipa no a owo ho no nipa no a wakotena UK ho no a ompeso oba no why na Davis ane man no ko UK no papa ne de ode ne nkrata ne ho nsensem ne bae se me ba no be need to kwan mo ma ne visa no nko bi
but even that I know say yen ya hanu na systems no ye tracking nipa ni ade no din kakra but when you get to the European world na omo no say baby a wo address no me ade ko ebetimi attract on here do aba fast eye bullying because sabe papa no wote Ghana ha no UK tokro be mu no nkonko udanko yi ne ba ne mpie mfa ne mra so no but ye be ma pressure na bo hu say ya master and servant relationship free mfie bebre enti sa America ni bi e na ode ne ba free US ba UK ho na America ni na cycle na ne ba na nko a British High Commissioner what US but me
I issues a statement way.
Who takes them into
It's an unnecessary statement.
What else here? What of Benjamin Domina how do you take master and servant relationship ninti.
Omo bia nimti asa na pose.
Exactly. So because panimu a wadi 37 years kokotena kuro bi so na so wo ma. Omo pa kokra o te Ghana ha no a o turo nkra ta abre no friend phone calls ne sa ne ma na. Ehin won kwa hwe de ba ni nyini mfa ne famra.
And but the question is, if you are not a member of parliament, if you was not a member of parliament, would you have even gone to border him?
And I won a way issue visa. I can't show the nekono. What I
say any penny na so be di boni expect say member of parliament.
That's it. And I make a choice.
Say mo nyina dia be ba to pro and na dia
tell you not even give him a visa based on his diplomatic passport.
All right, ye mfa no nsi ho na ye kra mfa duane bia nsi tie ku. Ni muguase poto na de be ba ye kra achi. Na ye nwie wo your power and I say energy at home and sense. I have government considers $2 billion bond to pay energy debts. Say aben buy ana ordinary say good it is say a cat na ho na no odin. We here be $2 billion. Me kai say energy minister ora boache ja akoko vetting and all this assembly to ja. And deputy minister for information Kodo Ponkomeche aban hwe say obepa bosia mu du sa no yi kan nyina de afiri na asomabia na nra so the biggest LPG fired plant na omampani akokate so de say yentinpese ye dibom na mama sha se femfiri ho mo amani hunu wo krom hanum se kese pa
ba do se ye hwe bond na ye issue e de
na ye de aka omampani nra
say ni mo ade so
but it's tied to it
ana person be
honorable ba ni na person be ka say ana sa de no wo hwe
oh there be eka ho
it is tied to it
what we have on our news desk and other topical issues our system
honorable
o
say na wo hwe na po na nto wadwa
o to adruboni a
ebi ka wa
honorable po na nto wadwa say ana de no wo hwe mo afa ma
wadi ho baba man nko na ni
ada mi nu abema say sa de ye no hwe Ghana na ye na ye press be ye na ye wa ba mu na ye wasem ya na ye ka say no cre ba kope na sa energy debts your friend legacy debts a car over the years the president for by cry Tory recovery levy thank you the bit here you hu dey scan you tumi afenchi aka Canada so da hono and secondary schools university like you na be also and ya can't to honoma over the years and ababe bibia ya chechira so obekaya setepe raised this issue say emre do say was say you raise bonds specifically to service energy debts in the animal positions obekaya pa oh there be and I'm bubble do and we can raise money internally or you bet me raising if we stop the leakages it me wait you bet me raise sika way. What we proposed years ago said that was the way to go. And mobile it is the same thing that the incompetent NDC administration can say you better resolve it. Oh, maybe they said they can't say they brought it as incompetent.
And the
incompetent NDC administration. The things we did. In Nema policies and that is what the Union MPP for and they bought more signing as a for him was said.
Government is
it's a continuous process. So if what we are proposing or what we are doing was so incompetent to them, and that you let me raise Sika, the Sika Ghana, they told us they won't borrow. They said they won't borrow. And that's approach of borrowing to pay off the legacy debts was lazy. So they are quadro. So we should be more innovative. You see, yate. And then, Chadie, and for the 2 years. What we proposed, said it was the way to go. No, what we the incompetent proposed. No, it is what the competent today is using.
But who propose here? No, now we know how some obey.
Oh, the one was there.
You have every opportunity to do that.
To raise bonds.
8 years.
To raise bonds.
8
to raise
years.
bonds. There is a procedure.
8 years.
And yet, Ken bond in same year to raise bonds. To go onto the bond market. Overnight, 3 days, near raising bond near point. It hasn't worked like that.
I know, but you had enough time.
We had raised other bonds. We had raised other bonds to do other things. When it became necessary, I was saying energy sector levy, energy sector debt, it's a legacy debt. This was one of the proposals we envisaged. Say, going forward, this is what we're going to do. The second issue, energy, the biggest LPG fired plants here, the Catholic Saudi. Mahama legacy. Oh, go online. Now call my pages. Energy Center for Energy.
Mahama legacy.
This MPP energy for Center for Energy. When we even brought up when we brought up the bill, the total cost of doing the job, we realized most of our power plants are water, and then gas no water credit. I told about the other say it cannot feed the power plants in Tema. So it is all part of this project. It is all part of this project. And when we propose it, even amount you can't, you remember, sir, President Mama, I said, union be than political quantity surveyors. I'm the money boa, no matter. Amount now you propose here now, it's a near people forecast it is too much. 3 months into government, they didn't review the amount, the same amount. What has changed? You see, say abakosem, amanyosema. Now the sebi propaganda, nyachum, kontompo. We suffer for it. My expectations, Mr. Anka, the way I'm criticizing is, sir, in project, sir, a candidate, no, avenue, sir, the baby, yes, can near mano. Nanka, buy umunya 3 months, Nanka by Nanka, or much and cost, or more reducing cost, no, I be beer and son of my so. But the young cost near estimations be beer, nothing has changed. It's just like that planting for food here, almost say, almost the year, no, my free.
I know so your money.
But planning for food project. I don't buy no money 300 million.
Free SHS cry your money.
I'm buying no money, but I'm buying this scanning any other that. Free SHS cry. Finance from anybody. And because who? Let's say.
I thought so. A government buy a Canadian government.
Planting for food, no.
Free SHS.
You don't. No government. No government negotiates a deal in 3 months. Planting for food. Planting for food. Planting for food.
3 months.
All converting.
People believe in your government.
All converting. Energy, agric minister converting. He was talking about planting for food. Say, Sikebiba. Was the government even in place for them to negotiate it? Go to the ministry and find out.
All right.
It was already there. Mohammed's legacy will live on.
They say the monon tafe ya ne matahuana mu ya.
Opani, sir, bonds ya government peso issue to pay off the energy sector debt. Enye se okobobo sian fufuro bi di abeye project fufuro bi anaso okobobo sian fufuro bi di abeye ade fufuro bi. Your friend debt in some cases ebinum use debt restructuring. Ebinum use debt reprofiling. Na the woman one was saying say
money je brofa kese
it's simple English. Oh,
one who say
it's simple English.
Mani na time na kanisa.
Now
kasa ne
oh 2 minutes pe.
Na guama na kasa be 10 minutes ya man 2 minutes.
You bit maka na papa nkwa de hunya.
The bonds here issue na anu ye. The idea ne say e kana na e wo ho no. Mene Ghana aban no. Sika do e bo manim de do na ye de tuya sa akane ho ensi ho no. Na aban ne dwen say me tuya bi a $1 e na ama within 1 year. Na ho ensi ho no so a. Metimi no obi akokasa obetemase. Na $1 no wate ase atuya ma me. No ama me bi a be mfie num se me mfantua. Na ho ensi ho no so obete ase ama na ba fom. So hunu want me anti incompetence na want ya se na o se dia na asesa na innovation wo innovation ne say obi ahu ne say ka ne wo ho na wo tena ho a wanye ho he wo dia ne say oboabo na de atua oboabo na de atua oboabo na de atua na obi aba na within 3 months pe no wo hu no say wa mobo sika no amfa nkotua na mo bokosere se obi metua ka ne ma no no ni nipa kro no enya nhihye foforo abema ne ho han no a obenya sika foforo de aboman ne ho bra en na be ma oban akọ nanim oman akọ nanim na se wanya ne sa na se de obeboa no nyina wo de fia wo ka na waboa no agya wo se de wo ye na no obeto aso a e de na obeye oye ba ko no hu sa successful and what decide says ha na tie dia e na menya biem.
At the first time I issue bonds.
And to your second one, the
obey say asomunim.
And we will not borrow. We will not borrow. Yes, say the obey. Ghana for no question say e can na ye de bi meka. Obian
e can be meka.
Ya ma obian hu futuro mu Ghana for ani. E can be meka ho kire say $1 na ye de ka $1 no na ya kwa akosere say obi foforo metua ma yen. Ensi hu na da so no wonte so. Na afei oma ye kwan na ye ntua na ebre kwa ni mu chen de ye tua no sese no enti e ka da no a ebibiem ne yesa ye ka ne bi meka ho
at 19.5 ebi meka what kind of education
no e ka ne bi meka ho
19.5 interest e ka ne bi meka
ko je 24% bagan wo ko ka 24% obi ko 19.5 bagan e ho na na say 5% wo ko ka 24%
how many years
wo ko nam Europe for 1 year wo bagan na sika akopɛ hu nyamu fa na buy obi 3 months oba ban mu no
so untrue
3 months peno wanya sa sika we ya bro dia na akokɔ
all our bonds were subscribed
obi 3 months pena we na monte ase no nipa na wo be fuje oman no oman horo so foforo no e woni mu arensemu me say leadership matters o
na mu dia arensemu na chisa say mbobo bosia wu
eno na make say eno na ye mpese on be hu afutura Ghana for ani
we will not borrow
wo sia na wo se wo je no onko je sika foforo nsan fa make ye ka no hu
all right mama na wasipi ora ya prepare
member onko je sika foforo nsan fa make ye ka no hu na wo no dia mo obi abetua na ye
George Opariado former MC the man
abesa na e tenten e
MTN omo edit 2C mobile TV na 2C mobile TV ya ka ho asem pa cho say ka bia wankasa wo smart device bi ekuta obia say ye iPad say ye mobile phone no betimi download ye 2C TV app no na watimi ahwe TV bia wo pe bia 2C TV app wo de ko Google Play Store na wo download dia MTN no so no until any additional charge bia na what me enjoy programs ahodo se bibia na opese ohuna na ye ka o se kwakwa season 3 ni so ahyase dendende nyame adom a ochine memene ye behwe na ye discuss Kumasi audition no na the next week yahwe Kofodi audition ansa na program nankasa so atoa so with 10 weeks achese solid pa ye behu the next champion of Sikwakwa ntie no nso no hwe na wanyi ho amfamfiri nkomudi a ye ba bidi sisi nti me ntwe amra ba so a na ye de kawadwen no atoa so ye de wase